Cheers everybody, welcome back to another beer review, and in this one we have got a hen. We have got a new hen. Well, I haven't seen this one. This was in Morrison's, and to be honest with you, it wasn't in the beer aisle of Morrison's. It was kind of like tucked out of the way down the crisp aisle. I don't know who does their planning in Morrison's, but sometimes I think they order too much stuff in, which you can't fit all down the aisle, and they just dot it all over the store. So we've got a Morland, and we've got a bottle of Old Dandy Hen. This is a citrusy pale ale, clocking in at 3.4% ABV. There's the back side. Never had this one. I always make a beeline for any old new hen which comes out. And I've done a few over the years. We've had lots of stuff from Midnight Hen to Old Spirited Hen. You know, I suppose it's a big thing for Morland. It says a bold and bright yet easy drinking beer that combines hints of citrus fruits, floral notes with fresh hop character to create a delicious crisp beer full of flavour. I mean, I can't remember what the old session hen is. It's about the 3.4 mark. So I don't know why they've done this, or is this a renamed old session hen? I'll have to check the ABV of the old session hen, to be honest. Anyway, I'm waffling on, and let's crack this open and see what we get. This was only £1. It was only £1, you know. So we have got the Morland Crown. Let's get a whiff. Yeah, I know. Cat's making a racket. Slight hint of maltiness there with a hint of citrus note on top. It's like slightly cheesecakiness to me. Slightly cheesecakiness. So let's ram it in the glass. Ram it in the glass and see what it's all about. As always, this is in a clear bottle for a hen, and it must be filtered as well and very clear. It won't be bottle conditioned. Very much doubt it. Indeed. So, what do I think of beer in clear bottles? I'll be honest, I hate beer in clear bottles. It's a real pet hate of mine. It doesn't sell it for me in a clear bottle. Stick that there. Beer in a glass. Look at that. Busy Lizzie. Look at all that in there. That is loads of carbonation. I think this isn't like a nucleated glass. I think it is. But it looks lovely, doesn't it? It looks lovely. Look at that. Banging away. There it is, banging away. Frothy head dissipating down. Let's get a whiff. Again, it's that cheesecakiness. More biscuit base than lemon for me. This cheesecakiness. I'm going to go in because I'm gagging for a beer. And it's really early in the morning. Who cares? Cheers. Lots of carbonation buzzing around. Gives it a nice refreshing quality, to be honest with you. I'm going to get it because I've got a feeling it's going to thin out. As you go in, you get a hint of lemon, citrus notes on that front end. That bitterness rolls in. Then it thins out. Thins out rather drastically, to be honest, to slight dryness on the back end with a hint of biscuitiness. I'll go in again. I'll be honest, for £1, you can't go, it's only £1, you know. For £1, you can't really go wrong. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. I think the bitterness for me, as you go in, it actually starts to carry that beer along, and it does relatively good job to it. You know, it kind of like replaces that thin body in a way. Whether or not that would still do that if you had 4 of them, or three or 4 of them, It's a different question. Different answer. Different question, different answer. Yeah, overall, what do I think? It's easy drinking. It's not lime. It's a citrus. There's citrus in that. It's not terrible. People will look down on it. Beer snobs would look down on it most probably. But for me, if you only got a couple of quid in your pocket, pick up a couple of bottles. It's not gonna blow your socks off, is it? But it's still drinkable, palatable, and okay. Again. And very easy drinking. Now, before I knock this one off, Old Dandy Hen. I wanted to know what dandy meant. So, not me being a thick git, I've just put it up on the dictionary, the Cambridge Dictionary, online. And I put in, what does dandy mean? So this is what dandy means. Glasses. A man, especially in the past, who dressed in expensive, fashionable clothes and was very interested in his own appearance. In other words, an upper-class dandy. So, if you get up in the morning and you feel like you want to smarten yourself up, or you're one of these people who's really vain and loves the look of themselves, well, you're an upper-class dandy. There you go. One more for the road. Easy drinking. What will that go with? Ploughman's lunch. See you on my next one. Kiss it, baby.